Hi, I'm Kelsey Limbert, and I will be talking about speed, agility, and quickness training for a youth soccer player. Starting with the first phase of the OPT model, stabilization. This initial level of the SAQ training should include exercises that have a limited horizontal inertia and limited unpredictability. The goal isn't to produce a large amount of speed and power, but rather should be performed with control and coordination. We will cover 4 exercises: the horizontal shuffle cone drill, 2 in, 1 out ladder drill, fall forward to a sprint, and the seated arm pumps. These are all basic exercises that young soccer players should be able to accomplish with ease. Beginning with the cone drill, the horizontal shuffle. Set up several cones in a line not too far apart. Staying low, shuffle side to side between the cones. As the athletes progress, more cones can be added or the cones can be moved closer together. The 2 in, 1 out ladder drill utilizes a great deal of balance. Starting on one side of the ladder, place the foot closest to the ladder into the first box, and then add the second foot. Step out onto the other side of the ladder with the leading foot, and raise the trailing foot up to force the balance onto the leading foot. When balance has been maintained or when verbal instruction has been given, repeat the movement into the next box. The fall forward into a sprint assists with quickness and balance. As the center of gravity changes, the athlete must adjust at the last second to break into a sprint. With practice, the athlete will be able to fall farther and farther forward while still being able to sprint out of their falling position. The last exercise of the stabilization phase is the seated arm pumps. This exercise will improve the athlete's running form and consequently speed. Sitting with the legs straight out in front, pump the arms as if you are sprinting. If this is uncomfortable on your bottom, you can always sit on a pillow or a blanket. The second phase of the OPT model is the strength level. During this phase, there will be an increase in speed. The exercises demonstrated include the Carioca, 3-count wall drill, acceleration, the scissors ladder drill, 2 line drills, and a game, red light, green light. The Carioca drill can be difficult initially, but will become easier with practice. Moving in a lateral direction, cross the trailing foot over the leading foot. Then move the leading foot back to the front of the movement. The trailing foot will then move behind the leading foot, with the leading foot moving back to the front. This exercise can be performed in both lateral directions. The 3-count wall drill is similar to the 2 in, 1 out balance ladder drill. Starting on one leg with the arms against the wall, when the cue is given, make 3 quick taps on the ground, ending with the other foot up in the air. Acceleration is a speed drill. Begin the movement with a jog and progressively get faster. Make sure there is enough space available for this exercise so that the athletes will be able to hit close to their top speed. For the scissor ladder drill, begin facing the long edge of the ladder with the leading foot in the first box. In a swift motion, jump and switch the positions of the feet, bringing the trailing foot into the first box and the leading foot outside of the second box. This should be a repetitive movement. Try not to touch the ladder and be sure to perform the exercise leading with the other foot also. The line drills can be performed in multiple movement planes. The easier of the two is side to side. Begin on one side of the line and quickly jump side to side over it. Try not to step on the line. The second line drill is forward and backward. Begin facing the line and jump over and back without touching the line. This movement can be progressed by creating a higher line, such as with a hurdle. The last exercise for the strength phase is a fun game. This is commonly known as red light, green light. The leader will call out either phrase and the participants will have to react accordingly, either moving forward on green light or stopping on red light. If a false movement is performed, they should return to the starting line.
Green light! Red light! Green light! Red light! Red light! Ah! Red light! Green light! Red light!
level of the OPT model is the power phase. The exercises here should be performed as fast as they can be controlled. The exercises include 2 in each box ladder drills, the 5-point star cone drill, partner mirror drill, time sprint, and the pirate ship game. The ladder drills include exercises in 2 different directions, forward and lateral. Beginning at one end of the ladder, move forward putting each foot into each box. Lead with one foot and then lead with the other foot the next time. Be sure to perform this exercise as quickly as possible without touching the ladder. The lateral ladder drill is very similar to the forward ladder drill. Begin at one side of the ladder with your side towards the boxes. Begin with the leading foot placing both feet into the first box and moving down the ladder. The 5-point star cone drill is a timed exercise. Beginning outside of the box formed by the cones, run toward the center cone. Upon touching it, quickly change direction, moving from the inside cone to the outside cone in the shape of a star. To change up this exercise, you could assign each cone a different number and call out numbers for the athlete to touch. The partner mirror drill can be done with just 2 people or a large group. Incorporating different movements, the participants must react quickly in order to mirror what the leader is doing. The time sprint is exactly what it sounds like. This speed-enhancing exercise can be performed at a variety of distances and should be performed as quickly as possible. The last exercise is another fun game for those young soccer players. By assigning different terms to different exercises, the participants must quickly react to what the leader is calling out.
All right.